And do that before I become a great-grandmother.
Oh yes, and tell them you want these guys back.
Yeah!
I'll tell you what, if it were up to us, we'd start tomorrow. Because we love the show. Absolutely love it. Never get tired of it. If we could figure out a way to make all the numbers and the people who have control to come together and do it, we would do it. But I can tell you right now that the more of you who pressure them, write to them, and say to them we want it back, it will come back. Because you know what the power of the people is? Yeah, baby. Yes, sir.
I just want to follow up on that Reboot revival question with by asking, do you know if there's anyone that could ever take place of Megabyte?
Yes, I can answer that.
Okay.
Yes, I can answer that, and it's not me.
No.
This man right here. Oh. He used to read when Tony wasn't there.
Okay.
Gary would do the voice of Megabyte, and he was brilliant.
I'm sorry, could you demonstrate that, please?
So, hack, slash, who have you brought me here?
I was wondering, as we all know, Reboot ended on a cliffhanger. How was it supposed to end? They did that comment, but it was kind of not very good.
Well, all of you think that Hexadecimal was wonderful, right?
Yeah!
Well, I mean, like, she turned a good side. She did a really good deed. She didn't molest Bob. But in my dreams, somebody said, Hex isn't gone. She's in cyberspace. And guess what? She's coming back as all the faces on Facebook.
That would be great if like everyone changes their Facebook picture to Accessible.
I'm stealing that. No, it wasn't. It was never intended to be a cliffhanger. Just so you know, we actually had at least one more episode planned. Deals collapse, companies back out, money goes away. We had to reduce the length of the show, and it ended on a cliffhanger. Sorry. But as for how it should have ended, maybe I'm going to keep that to myself in case Rainmaker want to come to me and ask me, and you know. So yeah, keeping that one to myself. Mike, you have a question.
It's like the TV, ladies and gentlemen. Mike.
Like the TV, coming to you live from our downtown mainframe. Small questions for you. First, does anyone like me?
I like that.
Second, what was your inspiration for Mike the TV? That was one of my favorite characters. But
Inspiration.
yes.
No, I heard the question, I just can't remember the answer. Mike was, in the very, 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 very early days, we're talking like mid-80s here when we were first coming up with the idea for the show. He was Bob's television. So it was Bob in his apartment, one of the very early tests we did for the show. It was Bob in his apartment with his TV, Mike. And Mike was like one of those LA morning TV radio guys who just never shuts up, and he does all the morning Zoom kind of thing. And like Mike Donovan, who does Mike the TV. And he never shuts up because, that was it, Bob couldn't switch him off because his remote ran away. Because Mike was so annoying, the remote ran away, Bob couldn't turn him off, so it was always like all that sort of like, Mike shtick, where Mike just, and he throws him in the garbage disposal, sort of thing. So that's where he came from, and he just sort of stuck around. So, inspiration, I don't know. But to annoy Bob was his inspiration. Mike was put in the test to annoy Bob and be funny and do lots of voices and show how wacky. You know, he represented the wacky. Bob represented the heroic, the flawed hero kind of thing. Mike represented the wacky crazy. So if you're doing a test for a network, you've got to put an awful lot into a very short clip. So Mike did that.
The funny thing, just on a side note on that, the guy who played Mike the TV was named Mike, and he was a morning talk show radio host in Los Angeles, and he never shut up. No, actually he was great. Mike the character was played by Mike Donovan, and he was a morning talk show host in Los Angeles, did talk radio, and he had the patterns down pat, and he was also, for a while, wasn't he the director as well? And Mike Donovan was also directed a lot of the episodes. So it was kind of a fun. From season 2 on, that's right.
Thanks so much.
Next question. Over here.
Hi. First I want to say thank you so much for creating such an awesome show. Co-created and worked on. It was one of the few shows that my whole family got to watch together because I would like the slapstick humor and my dad would get all the computer references that explained them to me. But my question is, in the world of computers, things age very quickly. You get a new computer, it becomes old in a matter of weeks. And for a show that took place inside a computer, I just got the DVDs pretty recently, it's aged surprisingly well, like very well. And I'm wondering, why do you think the show has aged as well as it has?
I'll throw something. Well, I think the one reason why it's aged so well is it has many different genres within the show. You know, like the clowns, the video games, the pirating, the viruses. They are all still quite relevant, and the structures of the way the inside of the computer works. It's basically the same. It's just faster and smaller. But I think it's not so much the technology, but it was the stories and the characters within that framework that made it last so long. Because basically what the story is about people and their problems, people and their issues, people and the things they love and hate. And that is timeless, to my mind. Anyway, what do you think?
I think it was just damn fine writing.